Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your man. X-Man is here, going live. Got some equipment here, man. Setting up for the blackout fire and popping all together. You see, your brother got some old equipment. You see what I'm saying? So be patient with your brother. You see, I got the art that I bought. Uh, I bought that art. You know what I mean? Got my little room and everything like this, the guest room and everything like that. Little quaint stuff. Your brother, you try to do all right. You know what I mean? We say stuff like the struggle room and everything, but the majority of us are struggling. So I'm not going. Even if I were to get to a point where I was making six figures, making good money, I'm not gonna finance shame anybody because I know, you know, if 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 one black person poor, we all poor on some real shit, like real talk. That's how we got to think. You may have a house and cars and all that stuff, but we come to the consensus, right, that if a brother around the way can get killed, then my ass can get killed too, and the cop can get off. So there's no real power just because you got their presidents. I look at it like this: when you have real independent power, when you pull out your currency and it's paper and it has a dead crack on it, yeah, you ain't got no juice. You ain't got no juice. You ain't got no nation. These African nations got pounds where there's Africans on the paper. We happy we got dead white men on our currency. Hollering out, we Americans. You see, I'm flossing and throwing it up in the air. George Washington is always all his cohorts that owned our ancestors is on the front and the back. You know what I mean? So, what's going on, y'all? It's Mr. X. Get your hand in my pocket. I'm here doing a live video. I ain't done one in a minute. Figure I start cranking them out so I get some advertising time on other people. And I just wanted to talk about a few things because I was discussing something on Facebook going back and forth. Matter of fact, we're still going back and forth. And the brother was really knowledgeable, and I won't talk about him. I'll just talk about the situation. Hopefully, his name won't come out. But yeah, I just want to discuss that particular situation. Dating black women in 2019. It's coming up. It's going down. We got a couple more weeks and years over with. It's been a long 2018. Another year in oppression. Shout out to the brothers and sisters who come up in knowledge and empowerment. The new conscious people, welcome. I'm glad you're here. We need you. Duplicate yourself. Stay in the movement. Trust me, you cannot get out the movement no matter what you do. But I want to discuss first this Facebook conversation I was having with this brother. We were talking about the incident. I know we're a little behind. I try not to talk about every single thing that happens. It's just, I don't want to call it clout chasing, but it's almost like following running after a hospital. Not a hospital, but after an ambulance, right? Somebody get hurt, you run after the ambulance. All we do every time is chase. All we do every time is chase racism. Wherever we can find, that's racism. We use a bunch of big words to describe the racism that we're dealing with. I mean, it is what it is because it's news, right? We're dealing with our own news. It's unfiltered. It's direct. It's informational. We use other people's platforms. We've been taught by our masters. All the major networks are bought out by the same people. So the same looking people with the same type of garb on, giving the same messages, and they stay on code. So they give you about 5% of actual news. You understand? I know because I've had personal experience with it, dealing with news, dealing with the fact that they don't tell the entire truth, that even the information that they did cover, they put it in the wrong context, and it was basically not what was said. You know what I mean? And I've seen these people, when you talk to them, if you ever have an opportunity to talk to a reporter, when they have their pen and the pad, watch what they write on their pad. They just scribble stuff. They don't actually write what you say. They just scribble a bunch of whatever and then leave. And then you'll see a quote in a newspaper, paraphrasing, but they'll say it verbatim because when they put these quotation marks up there, they say that's your quote. That's what you said. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. So it's happened already. So it's best that we have our own news outlets. And through social media, we can reach people who actually was involved in anything that went on, that are willing to give us some information. And sometimes they get scared because, we impoverished people. When we impoverished people, we don't have no power. So, we don't worry. We get bad with our own people. When it comes to the man, though, we like, how many mothers grandmothers that you know have had a conflict within the community. Something went down. They wouldn't handle it right then. Someone stole a bike, or we're going to get it right back. Someone said something, or we're going to see him right now. And we're going to talk, we're taking all this off. We're doing all that. We're taking off the shirt. Let's go. Let's get it gully. But when the man come to the house and the situation pop off and you was there, now they come to you like, hey, listen, I need you to tell the people what happened. We're trying to get a conviction. They're trying to say my daughter or my son attacked a police officer. You saw the whole thing. We got you as a star witness. Can you help us out? Nah, I can't. I ain't trying to get involved in that and all this other stuff. Oh, now you scary. See, when you go up on other black people, that don't tell me nothing. We've already been conditioned that we can do that. We can harm our people up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. We can do that all day long. But when it comes to the man, what you going to do then? So speaking of the man, I was on this Facebook conversation and it got deep. It was about the situation with the young sister was with the white boy. They were friends. I think she was like 5 or 6 years old. So they were friends, right? And so in the community, they was clowning her because she was such close friends with the white boy. And I remember that when that happened when I was a kid, we used to clown. I was on both ends. I was on both ends. I was the one clowning. I was the one that had the white friend. Now, it got so bad, apparently this young lady killed herself. Now, again, I don't got the entire story in front of me. I don't want to say it's old, but it was from a couple weeks ago. So I'm sure they're still dealing with that, but everybody's putting their 2 cents in and everything. And, it's a tragic loss of life. No matter what African child dies, an African person dies, it's tragic. I don't give a fuck in what case it was in, whether it was good or bad or whatever. And we were kind of going back and forth, and it's like 32 comments down. I can't even remember exactly what started it. Me and a couple brothers were taking the side of, listen, the child should be taught that whole white best friend thing. There was a post or something like that saying they was best friends despite being different species or whatever. I don't know what the hell that means, but you see how that works out? That was a post from, I believe, one of their family members, the white boys' family members. And I'm sure y'all have seen these recent videos of white folks teaching their children to say the word nigga or a black man is a criminal. I mean, they're literally in the crib just learning how to walk, and this is what they teach them. And they say, hey, guy, don't be a little racist. Don't be. Where did he get that from? You see what I'm saying? And so it's important for you all to take heed to this information that's coming out. Now, it's already been there. It's always been there. But the beauty of it is they being racist and they just let you know about it. They got nice homes, got black friends. You look at their photos, they got black friends and everything. And they telling you, yeah, they still telling the same story. I got a black cousin, my boyfriend's black, my child's half black, all that. And you fall for it every time. I can't be racist. I got 3 black children. You racist as fuck. You racist. I don't care about how many dudes you fuck and how many children you got from said relationship. Does not matter to me. Does not matter to me at all. We still going back and forth. So I'm looking at it. He's still texting me. You know what I mean? So we talking about. All right. So we taking a position that no, you should not have your child dealing with white folks in that manner. You should let them know immediately. Best friends, nah. Cordial, respectful relationships, but let's get to knowing your own people. Let's deal with your people and the mind state of your people and where we need to be as a people. So when you get old enough, you know how to properly deal with those people. This whole blue-eyed, or this blonde hair, blue-eyed, white Jesus friendship they got going on here, it's not going to work. We got to tell our children that early, along with Jesus ain't white, fuck Santa Claus, ain't no damn Easter bunny. Let's get this Kwanzaa game popping. We just gonna make it plain tonight. So we going back and forth, and he's taking the anti-black perspective, because these are children. So he's not even letting them off the hook. They're literally like 5 or 6 years old. They're children. So they teasing, and it's like, oh, we gotta get to the parents and all this different stuff. But he's talking about the children, and black people are delusional and all this other stuff. So I'm like, people be having an RBG. They be having an RBG on and our coons, low key. And like, we have that energy, we have this energy, whatever you want to call it, the atmosphere, the astrosphere, Kundalini chakras, whatever you want to call it. We can feel people's spirit and energy no matter whether it's a written word or we speaking in front of them. Brother Umar Johnson talks about that. He said, I know what you said, but this is what I felt from what you said. You understand? That's what I say. Do you feel me? You say that all the time. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? When I speak to people, they say, I like your energy. I feel your energy and your passion. That's where we come from. So even through the words, I'm like, this is coming from a real conservative white supremacist point of view. Now, I know we got work we need to do, but people be in context, and sometimes you can feel the energy in regards to what they're saying. We have to improve our conditions. We have to change some things so the actions are better. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, I know we in some shit right now, and a lot of our people ain't shit because of the system that we in, the umbrella. This is what the system, the manufacturing plant, cranks out: excrement and feces. If you got a shit making machine and you got products going in and materials going into that, Fred Hampton Jr., God made Africans, America made niggas. That's the premise that I'm coming from in the mind. So anybody else, if they're not speaking from that premise, I'm gonna get at you because you a treasonous traitor. So we going back and forth, and then finally, the dude's daughter jump in. Look on her page, beautiful sister. Check this. She jump in with some more anti-black rhetoric. Now I could look it up right now, but I don't want no dead air because it's like 30 comments back, and we done got way off topic, and I'll catch you up on that. But she was saying some wild stuff. So we like, wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You coming up with all this anti-black stuff, you all do this and you all do that. Now I'm sorry I'm not giving you intimate details, but just understand it was stuff that I didn't agree with, attacking the black man specifically. So I look on her page, and of course, she hugged up with some white man. Of course, she hugged up with some white man. So that's what we dealing with. That's what we dealing with. I said, okay, I'm not gonna go on. You said I really like going back and forth with women. I'm gonna say, sister. Of course, the sister that's with the white man. She's one of those. It's the white man. It's the white man. We gotta stop blaming the white man. I said, okay. Looked on the page. It's a white man. Okay, all right, sister, you got it. Says the sister who's hooked up with a white man. Like you in the wedding gown and everything, smiling and all that. You ain't just dating the guy. You ain't just screwing the guy. You married to the guy. You got his last name. Okay. Okay. You got it. I just left it at that. You got it. So, brother comes back in. He's going back and forth. So, of course, you know how people do, especially you know how women do. He's not white. The dude looks like Serena Williams' husband. Just to find out, they're like neighboring in countries. So they're from the same region. Really, man? He not white. So now he gonna give me the history lesson. You know that's gonna come. It's the same thing with our unknowledgeable sisters. Like, man, he ain't white. He Italian. Really? This is what we do. When you don't have the culture of self-love, self-respect, self-honesty, self-resilience, self. I love myself. I self am law and master. Then you trying to find a dude that got African ancestry in a little bit of his DNA. He 2.5 African. See, that's what I'm married to right there. That 2.5 right there. I told y'all he wasn't white. He's 2.5% African. I told you. I told you. Dude, look in the mirror. He paler than this damn paint I got behind me. But he ain't white. So like, dude, we ain't gonna do this, right? So I go and he from Georgia, not that Georgia, the other Georgia. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's basically spelled the same. Up near Russia, the Black Sea, all of them countries where you couldn't pronounce because so many continents in terms of letters that you can't pronounce. That's where he from. Yep, that's where he from. The country north of Africa, not Africa, but north of Africa, like we're west of Africa. Now he's closer. I give you that. I mean, let alone that you can find a brother in the United States that can deal with you, because there's a lot of brothers in the United States that do. She's a beautiful sister, but you know, her father travels. You know, the coons do. The coons get the money and they travel. They'll talk politics. They'll talk Democrat and Republican. Watch when they start talking Democrat and Republican. That's one of the first laws of the coon language. When they start doing that shit, the Republicans and the Democrats, but they got RBG on. And Marcus Garvey ain't say he wasn't dealing with none of that. Own black political party. We're not dealing with Republicans and Democrats. And back then, I think it was Dixiecrats during that time, or it might have been before Dixiecrats, actually, his time. But we're not dealing with none of that. We don't do the Democrats or Republicans. During that time, it was the Republicans, or during the Civil Rights Movement, anyway. But we're not dealing with none of that. But this guy gives, I guess, what you want to call pertinent information about the Trump administration and what they're doing with Putin and all that other stuff that black people don't need to be worried about, in the perspective of how does it help us? How does it help our cause? Unless the dude hit the button and the United States falls. Then it's going to be, well, who's going to be left? But unless something like that is happening, I don't know. They talking about bringing this guy up on charges and him going to prison. It don't matter. It don't matter if the figurehead of white supremacy goes to prison. Somebody else will just fill the gap. That's not the issue. That's not the problem. But this is what he's talking to. So he's talking to other 40-year-old coons. That's information other 40-year-old coons can have. All right, I can get some of that information and placate you a little bit in the business that I do. You know what I mean? Because you got to have these conversations. Some people come in and want to talk politics. All right, we'll talk a little politics for a couple of minutes. I'll hook you up a little bit. I don't think you want to go as far as I'm going to go. But I'll play games a little bit. But see, the thing is, the next 20 comments is for him to explain to me why a dude that's completely pale named Nicholas with a Z is not actually white, he's African. That's what they're trying to explain to me. Because when they say he's not white, okay, you're trying to tell me he's African. That's what you're trying to tell me. On some real shit. Think about that. Whenever they try to tell you that he's not white, they trying to say he's African. Somewhere in there. And he pale as shit. So you going to, you know, the history of the Black Sea and Cambodia, and I was like, yeah, I know that. I mean, I know this as extensively as you do, because maybe you studied it longer than me. Matter of fact, I guarantee you studied it longer than me. Does not matter to me. Does not matter to me. Does not matter to me that you had the opportunity to travel there and I did not. No, sir. I'm a poor righteous teacher. Emphasis on poor. I work in the community. I work with my own people. I don't feel I'm worthy yet to travel the country yet. I don't think I've done enough work here. So one day, hopefully, I'll get an opportunity to travel and see the wonderful, beautiful black people that other countries got hidden somewhere in caves. Because I know the mainstream media, no matter where they go, whether it be east or west or south or whatever, they put in front of you the lighter skinned people of the region. But the dominant color looks like me. You go to Portugal, any other Dominican Republic, any of those other countries or islands, they'll show you Ricky Martin. But 90% of the mugs look like me. You see what I'm saying? That's not one of those places. Here's a trump card. Because he was giving me history. So we're going back. I'm like, sir, I'm not going there with you. I'm not going in the history lesson with you. Because like Malcolm X used to do in his debates. He said, yeah, I'm not following you in some shit I don't know. I don't know it like you do. So we're going to steer this thing right back to now, 2018. We're not going back thousands of years, and we're not doing that. When the world was black, I know the world was black. I know that. So we ain't got to deal with that no more. So I'm taking out little clippings. You know what I mean? It's like he's not white. Oh yeah, boop, clip. Take that with you. Little quick Google search. This is where he's from, right? This is the region area. This is where the area is from. This is the surrounding areas. Eurasia, Western Europe, Eastern European. But he ain't white. These people come here and classify as white. You look at his garb and everything. Look at the dude. I'm not gonna say the names, but I looked up on the profile. He's styling and all that. You know, culture vulture, swag stealing. You know how they do. We set the tone for style, grace, fashion, and everything. We set the tone. Everybody look at us and then mimic it and make it look better because they white. So I clip out another piece saying his country, Georgia, in 2003, strongly pushed Western foreign policy. Western foreign policy. Let me look that up right quick because I want to make sure. Because I want to make sure that where is that? I want to make sure because I posted that. Here it is. Strongly pursued pro-Western foreign policy aimed at NATO and European integration. European integration. This is in 2003. Now in 2014, the white dude that she married is graduating from the United Kingdom. I guess it's a college he went out there. He graduated out there. Shout out to him, man. But he was cultivated in 2003. He graduated in 2014, so he's either 22 or he's a lot younger than that. So during that time, he's a child in a country that's pro-Western foreign policy and into European integration. So you're amalgamating with more Europeans. Say he is African. Say they are Cambodian. Say the other surrounding countries that have color, because his father has a little color and his grandfather got a little color. But he's clearly, there's a picture of the three of them, he's clearly the lightest. So in this instance, your country is going to start having policies that's pro-Western based. You know what pro-Western policy means? Foreign policy? That means white folk. That means white man. That means this whole country, we want them thinking like a white man. I'm referring to politics. It's already, I'm not even going to deal with the color. I'm not even going to deal with the color. He's pale as hell. I'm not even going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that. He possibly could be a people of color. But see, this is the line, the gray area in the line that we deal with. We can't just get a black person. We got to get somebody that's white and we got to make him black. So we got to go back through his ancestry. We got to go back through the history and all that stuff for you to convince us that he's African. Instead of dealing with an actual African, either on the continent or on the continent. So we're going back and forth with this shit. He's still trying to convince me that these people are Africans. Politically speaking right now, what does he consider himself? Brother, this dude gonna leave your daughter with children. He gonna go back home and get one of his own women. If not, leave her for American white woman. And this is the trump card. This is it. This is it. The dude is literally from the Caucasus Mountains. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. The dude is literally from the Caucasus Mountains, and you're going to tell me that he's not white. Oh, that got me hyped. I went in the bathroom like, yo, this dude's lost his mind. I don't know why that got me hyped like that, but it really got me hyped. I just want to, I'm going to get to the point, in the next 15 minutes to end the show so I can, make some calls and stuff like that, man. But that really got me hyped. The dude is literally from the Caucasus Mountains. You literally went to the Caucasus Mountains to find a man. You went to the Caucasus Mountains to find a man. And you're going to tell me that this dude is African. He's from the Caucasus Mountains. There's literally a lore that says white people were made in Caucasus. You know what's even crazier? It's literally still politically correct to call white people Caucasians. You can say Caucasian people and it won't be politically incorrect. Not that I give a fuck, but still. That's where he's from. And she gonna tell me that he not black or he not white. Really? And he's still going. He's still going. The dude is still going, trying to explain to me that this dude is African. Now he gonna get me with the, well, you still gotta travel and learn and stuff. Like, yeah, I want to do that. Yeah. This dude white though. I mean, that's cool. I need to travel. You're right. Yeah, I need to. Every black man need to go home. You need to go home. I call my brother, like, yo, because I want to make sure I'm on the straight on this one. I call my brother Keith, Black Hot Fire. Check the Black Hot Fire network right now, blackhotfire.com. Your boy, once I get all this stuff situated, man, I'm gonna be on the show, on a network, and we're gonna, I'm gonna change the format and get your hand in my pocket a little bit so I can learn myself, disseminate information in a funny and engaging way, and you can see your brother handsome face. I'm gonna be cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna keep my Black Klansman, half row. Got my Dr. J going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James Carr. It's my father. This is his due. He's had this due his whole life. So this is my revolutionary haircut, my Eldridge Cleveland. But once I get this situated, we're gonna be on there. But I called my brother. I said, bro, you know this shit way better than I do. Am I right on this? He said, hell yeah, he's from the Caucasus Mountains. Then near the Abdomen Islands, and he was breaking it down real quick. But like, cool, all right. I know I wasn't tripping. I just did it quick because I'm like, yo, this dude I'm looking at a white dude. But I know they tried to play that game where dude he pale as a motherfucker, but he's somewhere near the continent of Africa, or he actually in Africa, but he white. You know, you gotta deal with that shit. This motherfucker from there. You know what I'm saying? This is Dr. Chances Williams, Destruction of a Black Civilization, where we're discussing these things and it leads to a lot of confusion. Now we don't know who's African or who's not. And then someone who is very light of skin, you try to make him an African because you hate yourself. I mean, this woman is black. Beautiful again. I'm going to say it again. Beautiful. I love my sisters, man. I love my sisters. When I say that my sisters, they my sisters. And I know there's a brother that can benefit from you on his arm, who can prove his conditions, your conditions, the conditions of the community, the conditions of the world, Africans at large. But you decided to fuck with this dude that's from the Caucasus Mountains. Now, she done got off the book. Her father going in for it. And I can respect that, brother. I can respect that. If you ever see this, you probably won't, but maybe you will. I may tag you on it. I may tag you on it. That it got a rise out of you. You handle it better than I am. You older, you're an elder. I respect you as an elder brother. But I've got some information because the brother that I did call knows all about you. And it's not good information. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't want to spend more of my time or any of my time calling out black people. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. People I'll never see, maybe I'll call you out, but people I'll see, I'll talk to them personally. But I'll talk about the characteristics. And then if you shoot, they dogs holler, I don't know what to tell you. But that's how I'm carrying it. That's how I'm carrying it. I ain't got no more games. This is wartime teaching. I'm going to dig into wartime teachings. I'm going to write that book, Wartime Teachings. You're not going to like any information from it. I'm going to tell you black people are going to hate it. Why? Because you can't mess with white people. That's the sole reason why. The moment you start saying you can't fool white people, like, oh, no. No. That is racist. That is racist. You see that man up there? It's going to look like that episode of Good Times. You see that white man up there? That is Jesus. And my mammy told me that was Jesus, and my grandmammy told me that Jesus. And that Jesus is going to stay up here as long as I live. And Michael, you should be ashamed of yourself because I told you that was Jesus. Michael's like, no, ain't Jesus. I'm reading in the Bible. I'm surprised you ain't see it, but I read it in the Bible. That Jesus right there, that's not what it describes. That describes a black man. Y'all the mammy, and after that, it just stops. Wartime teachings, because you got to talk about Jesus because black people are going to find out about Jesus one way or another. I got to tell my daughters about Jesus, and guess what picture I'm going to show them? Motherfucking David Banner or something. Or me. That's what I'm going to show. People like, yo, you know about Jesus? Yeah, that's my daddy. You told him Jesus is that? I'm Jesus. You Jesus. The Christ. The Messiah. The Destroyer. The Return. The Leader. The Anointed One. You can be Christ. You can be Jesus. It's a revolutionary man. Black man. He tried to liberate his people. A black man. He wasn't doing no magic. He was organizing. He was an organizer. Organizing. Jesus, we got 1,000 people who need to eat. You and your followers. Get some bread. Let's go fishing. Get some water here. Ask that dude over there down there, did that favor for him. Get that wine. Tell him to get them 32 cases of wine and bring it all in. We gonna party. We gonna do this. We gonna make this happen. It wasn't none of that. We do Jesus. Him and his uncles from prison, Michelangelo. So which leads me to the black woman. See, the black woman, right? This is part of the wartime teachings. I gotta give you a little bit of this because I want to make my phone call. This is part of the wartime teachings. I'm gonna get to you right quick and I'm gonna get out. The black woman is the only woman for the black man. Now I'm not gonna tell you. See, I want to be honest. All right, I want to be honest. I'll be honest. 36 years old, was an athlete. I did my thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't too many black men on the planet, and I actually know a few that haven't dealt with white women before. I ain't talking about before. I'm talking about now. If you did it, hey, it is what it is. It's not like it used to be. Sisters look at you cross-eyed when you had a white girl back in the day. 90s. I remember as a kid, 11, 12 years old, the girls would give it to us. Oh, you like white girls? You're 11 years old. How do you know about? Why are we even having this discussion right now? Did you know your ABCs? So what's the truth? You know multiplication? They talking about sex. They're 12 years old. They talking about sex in the whole nine. How long people Johnson is? I'm trying to tell y'all need to have discussions because y'all act like we weren't teenagers talking about some shit we weren't supposed to be talking about as preteens. And then you have children who are the same age and you don't want to have that discussion with them. Sit their ass down and have a discussion. Y'all want change and then they go out and kill each other and then you blame, oh, we don't blame the plants. Blame yourself. Because you said what you wouldn't do. You ain't tell them to cherish the black man and to cherish the black woman like they gods, because they are gods. Fuck that golden rule, you treat people as you want to be treated. You'll go deeper. You're the very best. You're the cream of the earth. The makers and creators of everything. Show them images of greatness that look like them. So everywhere they turn, they see greatness. When they see greatness, they can never harm a person that looks like that because that's greatness. And the only woman for a black man is a black woman. A black woman. Yo mama, nigga. Yo mama. The same woman you came out of is the same woman you should be with. Mama, stop telling them they can be with anybody. Go back to if they can't use the comb, don't bring her home. And if you bring her home, we'll give you a shout out to Ella Little. Shout out to Ella Little. Malcolm, don't you bring no white woman in here. Oh, you brought woman? I got you. I got you real quick. This is what Ella Little did to Michael Mex. Make sure y'all share this. This is the untold white woman in my house. Didn't I tell you that? I told your big lanky ass not to bring no white woman in my house. Didn't I tell you that shit? Didn't I tell you not to bring no your tall ass? Bring your move, nigga. You with Will Smith on your ludicrous looking ass. Didn't I tell your ass that? All right, watch. Watch. So he ran around, did this thing. When he went to jail, it was something petty. Remember, he was his first offense. He should have got out. Matter of fact, years later, when lawyers looked over the documents, they was like, what was he doing in jail? He was in jail 9 years. He shouldn't even been in jail. No. Sister says, stay your ass in there. You don't want to learn? Okay. Your ass staying in there. I ain't getting no defense fund, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, them lawyers played you. Just like I said they would play you. They played your ass. Didn't I tell you leave that white woman alone? I told you leave that white woman alone, didn't I? I told your ass to leave that white woman alone, right? Carry your ass in that prison. Carry your ass in that prison. She did the same thing to her son. He was fooling around. Oh, you think I did this to your father? I did this to Malcolm. You think I won't do this to you? You want to act a fool? Your ass out my house. You get nothing. Written out of everything. You get nothing. You get nothing. You know why she loved Betty? She was black and she was from the South Georgia, not that bullshit that the cracker come from that sister. The real Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Betty was strong, black sister. She came from a bourgeoisie family, but that's all right. We can work with that because you black, so we can work with that. You already got the first requisite. You a woman and you black. You gotta state that now. You gotta say the woman. You gotta say black. You got to state that now. Shit is going down in Atlanta. Things are happening in our community. We're allowing too much craziness and confusion in our community. So you got to say black and woman, and you put them shits together. We can work with that. Whatever the mindset is, I'll take it. We'll work with you. We got some class. Yes, sister, I agree. Black man has been wrong to you for so very long, and we need to get our shit together. What can we do, sister? They'll look at you like crazy, and they'll keep dumping on you. It's already happened. I've already tried it. I've already done it. I've watched. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say I did it. I watched niggas do it. Then I got in a room with a bunch of feminists. I told them, y'all good. Y'all are gorgeous. I left it at that because that was true. I'm not gonna cupcake and all that. I'm supposed to build up the system, so I'm gonna tell you, I don't believe in your ideological beliefs. I believe black man needs to stand up in his community and take his rightful position within the family and in the world. The black man needs to stand up, and I'm not saying for you to stand behind me. I'm saying to stand beside me. But we as men need to fight this war. Put down the mantle, chill for a little bit. Let us handle this. It's time now. You tried your way, it has not worked. You got us for this far. You done carried us. You done carried us. That spirit is still in you. When we were enslaved, a lot of sisters didn't fight back. If he going, I'm going. You gotta chain me up. I mean, you can just for practical purposes, but I'm not gonna give you no fight. I'm going. He going, I'm going. He going, I'm going. I love him. Matter of fact, he's nothing without me. That's right. We ain't going without you. Shit. But they know what the warrior class is. They know who they need to be. Now, I know those female warriors. We can go through all that. But right now, it's me and you against the world. That's what we got to get back to. It's me and you against the world. Woo, woo, shout out to Tupac. Me and you against the world. Not me against the world. Me and you against the world. You see what I'm saying? So, again, that's part of the wartime teachings. The only woman for the black man is a black woman. Black woman. So going into 2019, as I close, more brothers need to be with more sisters need to be with brothers. We have to squash this feminist movement that's been created for so long ago to destroy the image of black manhood. I can get into that whole thing with Cardi B and all that. I don't want to deal with that because it continues to go on. Same thing with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is going to continue to coon and apologize and bend over for white folks. He's been doing it. You can't expect him to do nothing else. Same thing with Mark Lamont Hill. I apologize. Stop apologizing. You ain't do nothing, black man. Stop apologizing. Stop apologizing, black man. If you want to apologize to somebody, apologize to your woman behind closed doors. Sister, I'm sorry, I ain't been shit. And apologize for stuff you're going to do in the future because you're going to do some stuff. I apologize for now, for the past, and in the future when I screw up. Do that. But don't apologize to no more crackers. No. There's none good. There's none righteous. No, not one. Pick up on that. My religious people, y'all know where I got that from. There's none good, none righteous, no, not one. Not one. This is wartime. This is wartime. Deal accordingly. I'm not saying take a knife and go and stab and gut. No, I'm not saying all that, man. Love your people. Deal with them business-like, the same way they deal with you. What have you done for me lately? Don't just be in the room happy that you're in the room. Wait a minute, what am I getting at? What am my community getting at? I'm just here. I ain't trying to be no coon. You got more coons around Trump, happy about some deal that's supposed to be going down 800 million. I don't believe it. That shit is snaking away. They ain't never done nothing for us. Never. I don't believe it's going to happen. I think he's a liar. Matter of fact, I know he's a liar. His own people been counting his lies. They literally had a stat breakdown of his lies. You mean to tell me he's going to come in front of us with a bunch of black men around him, looking like a master on a plantation, talking about what bill he going to do for it? Come on, man. I'm a G, man. Stop that. Brother, if you see it, the dude is white. Your son-in-law is white. You just taking second class. Let me start again. You've taken second class citizenship in your own home. He is to rule over you in your own damn family. You was the patriarch, not anymore. His family runs it now. He's the man of the house. How does that feel? Where's your son at, brother? Do you have a son? Let's ask with your son. Talk to son. Is you listening? Is you watching? Son, what do you think? Is your new brother-in-law white or not? Are you gonna be honest or just be down with your family? There's no wrong answer. Because if you're wrong, if you down with us and you say, look, that dude is white, cool. If you stick with your family, that's a plus. I'll take that. That's community. That's unity. We need it in our community. Did somebody say community? I think some coon that was on here. That's what the community stands for. Community. You know, he bring out the white supremacy stats. 78% of single mothers in black community. But to prevent that in your own home, you got all sorts of shit on, and your kids full of white people heavy. So that's what that is. And then he said it. He said it. He said having relationships, that's what set me off. Having relationships with white people will get you a job. Oh, so you want butter biscuits. Oh, okay. So you're cool. But then he will have Egyptian, he got an Egyptian profile picture. So you see what I'm saying? You gotta watch these coons. They'll have Egyptian stuff and Kemet, ancient Kemet stuff, RBG stuff. Oh, brother down. Then you look at one of the comments, you're like, oh, this nigga's cool. So you're literally defacing our ancient artifacts, pictures, insignias, phrases, for words, terms, definitions, all that. You're incriminating all that. You're defaming, you're defecating on all of it. Because you're not pro-African. These people were pro-African. The greater good and the greater greatness of Africa and its people. And you talking about dealing with these people in that way. So now they're gonna procreate. Now I mean, she looking at it. Look at it. It's disgusting, man. She looking at her. See all in his face, just smiling and shit. All these brothers around. You couldn't find a brother to do that with? Can I get some black on black love? Because you niggas are sure quick talk about some black on black hate or black on black crime. And then I look at you when you said it. I look at your profile, and then you is with a white man. Or then you is with a white woman. Oh, you doing black on black crime right now. You doing it right now. So I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. What are you doing? What are you doing personally to prevent it? What are you doing? Instead of shouting out anti-black rhetoric. Because you hate to beat yourself. Because you hate to look in the mirror. Because you cursed the day that you was black. When your daddy told you were a black man, you said, God damn it, I knew it. I know it. That's why Santa Claus ain't give me no gift. Because I ain't black. I knew this some bullshit, man. Somebody give me some bleach, man. This is bullshit, man. I don't want to be black. No black man don't get nothing. They're going to beat me up and all this stuff. This is crazy. I got to eat government cheese. I don't even like government cheese. It makes me go bowel movement. And you can't even digest it. It don't come out until 2 weeks later. They give us fake milk. I don't know. I can't handle this. I can't handle it. I don't like bacon. I don't want to eat bacon. I don't eat the swine. I don't like ancient mama pancakes neither. It stuffed me up. Like I said, I got a sensitive stomach. I don't know. You start nodding this shit. You believe the stork dropped you off? You ain't come from the motherfucking stork. You came from heaven, man. You came from heaven. You know where heaven is? Between a black woman's legs. Nigga, that's where you came from. And you can't go back. You keep trying, as shout out Dr. Ben, you keep trying to go back, but you don't go back. You're trying to go back to hell. Because you dating white women. That's where hell is. That's where hell is. That's where beasts come from. Oh yeah, I'm going in. People mad. I'm tight today. Some shit done gone down in the city. I'm mad. I am mad. I'm mad. The way this year is going to end, it's going to be a kaboom. Kwanzaa is going down. This Thursday, I'm conversating, having an interview with Brother Kaba Kabane from the Hidden Colors movies, Out of Darkness movies, Race War. The brother's on fire right now. Great brother, intelligent brother, historian, scholar. And we'll discuss, actually, T. West, I said his name. I didn't mean to say your name, but I knew I was going to say it. But I'm going to tag you on that so you can see it. And we'll discuss that region. You'll probably get all regions, all people came from Africa. So the migration from Africa is well known. We all know that. Politically speaking now, they white. They white right now, brother. We talking about right now, 2018. They white. Your daughter needs to be with a black man. It's still time. That man, you can put that up. You don't need to listen. Annulment. Y'all just got married. Annul. Find your black man. Wartime teachings. It ain't about happiness. You can't be happy unless you with a black man. They say all that garbage, and then after when things go raw, then they'll start telling us about the conversations that they overheard. You know, that the family didn't want them to have children. That when they had the children, they didn't want to see the children. Happened to me, bro. I'm telling you personally, it happened to me. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. So you gotta be honest. Listen, son, you're gonna deal with some things. You're gonna come across some white women. They're gonna like you because you're big, you're strong, you jump, and all that other stuff. This is the best woman for you. Come up. Go to a black college. You'll be good then. Take her to a black college somewhere. Find a family member where the majority of the area is black. Maybe he'll want to come back down. Over no, damn, I want to go back down there. Oh, you met somebody? Yeah, Stephanisha. Cool. We going down there, son. Cool. Stop taking our brothers to these white neighborhoods, going to these white independent schools, because you think they got a better education and he'll be better off in the world. Because you know the dude, our brother from Haiti, I forget his name, forgive me, the Dallas shooting, where that white cracker who was a police officer walked into his apartment saying that was, oh, I thought that was my apartment, and blew his fucking head off. Yeah, he was like that. He went to privileged schools and only dealt with white people. He was a good nigga. They couldn't find no bad pictures of him. They couldn't find none. You know, you regular old 9 to 5 brother, you're gonna find a mugshot. You're gonna find a mugshot. Keep looking, you're gonna find a mugshot. There it is in the newspaper. They couldn't find it. He's cheesing it in every picture. He was a good nigga. Shot his ass dead too. Ain't no hiding from this. There is no hiding. You cannot not be African. No, you can't do the Michael Jackson skin lightening thing. No, Black China, your ass is black. What you gonna call yourself, White China? Your ass is black. Yeah. Yeah. So they invest in that sister's business for skin lightening, but none of our brothers and sisters can get grocery stores anywhere in the damn United States. No, we don't need fresh groceries, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. No, what we need is skin lightening cream. I'm out, man.